Undeniably, outdaughtered stars, Adam and Danielle Busby, are going through a bit of a rough patch during season 10. While life is seemingly weighing on them, both more right now, their marriage is also taking a hit. Adam and Danielle Busby admit they are struggling in their marriage. During the last episode of Outdaughtered, Adam and Danielle Busby had several moments of tense miscommunications. Markedly, one of the big snaffus was Danielle telling Adam to check the girls' bags before their trip. But Adam heard count the bags instead. Undeniably, it was a shock for Mom and Dad to get to the hotel only to realize their quints were without clothes for the entire trip. Quickly, Danielle blames Adam for not checking them as she instructed. But Adam counters with the argument she always packs for the kids, so they don't know how when they need to. Later, Danielle encourages Adam to consider going on a marriage retreat to help them grow closer in their struggling marriage. Adam and Danielle Busby get help. Love and marriage takes work. In a teaser for the upcoming episode of Outdaughtered, fans see that Adam and Danielle Busby agree to get help for their marital problems. However, the journey to getting assistance admittedly takes a lot of work. While at the couple's retreat that was mentioned in the June 4 episode, Danielle and Adam find that opposites truly attract. Danielle gets an eye-opening view of how Adam feels. After assessing their love languages, the couple has a hard realization that the road to repair isn't going to be easy. In an open discussion, Danielle Busby states her highest needs in relationships. She says, acts of service, because ever since I've been a child, I've had to do so much for myself that, for someone to take the load off of me is a huge weight of love. Then she gives a tangible example. Going to start washing laundry because you know I do it and you know it helped me out is what she needs. Furthermore, she identifies, that shows me love. That's how I understand love. However, when Adam Busby talks about his top 2 love languages, it is apparent how different they are. Adam reveals he understands love through words of affirmation and then physical touch. After his statements, Danielle pieces together they are exact opposites. She flabbergastingly says, literally, his top 2 are my bottom 2. Among the 5 love language are physical touch, words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving gifts, and quality time. However, the retreat leader asserts that physical touch can be very difficult to navigate if one person is high in this category and their partner is low. In Adam and Danielle Busby's case, they are on opposite ends of the physical touch spectrum. The retreat guide says, if someone is a very high-touch person, and that's what they need, and the other person is a very low-touch person, that's very challenging, because we can't fake that part, right? However, she makes suggestions for this puzzling situation. She says, it's really about that intimacy, about being connected. But when your partner needs that, you have to work 10 times harder than any other love language. Reflecting on the retreat, Adam says, they say opposites attract. So I mean, there's definitely some attraction there. However, he is realistic that marriage is hard and requires work. He acknowledges, but it makes things a lot more difficult, and there's some flare-ups from time to time, but love and marriage takes work. When Danielle Busby absorbed the lessons from the retreat, she came to a few conclusions as well. She reflects, how I grew up, we're not lovey-dovey sisters and whatnot, but we still love each other. Thinking about Adam's childhood, she says, and I love Adam and his family, and they are more lovey-dovey. Admittedly, it is foreign to her. She says, and that's strange to me, but we can be aware of it and put the other before ourselves, and hopefully it'll make these acts of loving easier. Undoubtedly, knowing about her partner gives her ways to increase the acts of physical touch. Although it is more difficult since it isn't as important to her, she knows she will need to compromise in that area to have a deeper connection with her husband. Likewise, since acts of service are so high on Danielle's list, Adam can embrace doing regular surprise household duties to strengthen their bond. As it is said, knowing is half the battle, but learning from it is far more difficult. Once Adam and Danielle Busby identified their preferred ways of receiving love, they now need to find areas they can improve. In the retreat, the facilitator also says, love languages are so important, because if you know it and you do nothing about it, problems start. Do you think that Adam and Danielle Busby will be able to apply the newfound knowledge about their love languages? Do you have a spouse that is opposite in their style of loving? In the fast-paced world of reality television, where families are often portrayed through rose-colored lenses, Adam and Danielle Busby stand out for their authenticity and relatability. As the parents of the only all-female quintuplets in the United States, The Busbys have captured the hearts of millions on their hit show Outdaughtered. However, behind the camera lies a story of resilience, love, and the unyielding commitment to their marriage. The journey of Adam and Danielle Busby is one marked by both joyous highs and challenging lows. From the overwhelming excitement of discovering that we're expecting quintuplets to the exhausting reality of caring for 6 daughters under the age of 5, their relationship has been tested in ways few can imagine. Yet, through it all, they have remained steadfast in their dedication to each other and their family. The arrival of the quintuplets brought unparalleled joy into Adam and Danielle's lives, but it also brought with it a host of new challenges. The demands of caring for 5 infants simultaneously pushed them to their limits, both physically and emotionally. Sleepless nights, endless diaper changes, and the constant juggling act of meeting the needs of 6 young children took a toll on their relationship. Amidst the chaos, Adam and Danielle realized the importance of seeking help and support. Recognizing that they couldn't do it all on their own, they leaned on friends, family, and even professional assistance to navigate the whirlwind of parenthood. From hiring a nanny to enlisting the help of a therapist, they prioritized their mental health and the health of their marriage. One of the most significant challenges Adam and Danielle faced was learning to prioritize their relationship amidst the demands of parenting. With 6 children vying for their attention, finding time for each other became increasingly difficult. Yet they understood that a strong marriage was the foundation upon which their family was built. Through open communication and a shared commitment to making their marriage a priority, Adam and Danielle found ways to nurture their relationship. Date nights became non-negotiable, even if it meant stealing moments away, while the girls napped or enlisting the help of family members for a much-needed break. They learned to cherish the small moments together and celebrate the milestones, no matter how modest. But perhaps the most powerful aspect of Adam and Danielle's journey is their willingness to share their struggles with the world. In a society that often glorifies perfection, they have been refreshingly honest about the realities of marriage and parenthood. From discussing their fertility struggles to addressing the challenges of co-parenting multiples, they have used their platform to shed light on the messy, beautiful journey of family life. Their vulnerability has not only endeared them to their fans, but has also inspired countless others facing similar struggles. Through their transparency, Adam and Danielle have shown that it's okay to ask for help, to lean on each other, and to acknowledge that love and marriage take work. As Adam and Danielle Busby continue to navigate the ups and downs of life with 6 daughters, one thing remains clear: their love and commitment to each other are unwavering. They have faced challenges that would test even the strongest of relationships. But through it all, they have emerged stronger, more resilient, and more deeply in love than ever before. In a world that often celebrates fairy tale endings, Adam and Danielle Busby remind us that true love is not without its challenges. It is messy, it is imperfect, but it is also incredibly beautiful. And when faced with the trials of life, there is no greater gift than having someone by your side to weather the storm.